Tibaan Pengerusi Lembaga Gubernur Universiti Sains Malaysia Tan Sri Dato' Dr. Zulkifli A. Hassan bersama Naib Canselor Profesor Dato' Dr. Asma Ismail dan para tetamu. Hadirin diminta untuk terus berdiri bagi nyanyian lagu negaraku dan menara ilmu.
Universiti Sains Malaysia, menara ilmu tercinta, jadi tumpuan antara bangsa untuk segala cita-cita. Berinovasi, berteknologi, berwawasan, berkualiti. Biar usaha kami bersemi, hasratnya berseri. Universiti Sains Malaysia, menara ilmu tercinta, jadi tumpuan antara bangsa untuk segala cita-cita.
Hadirin dipersilakan untuk duduk. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Dr. Zulkifli A. Hassan, Pengerusi Lembaga Gubernur Universiti Sains Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dato' Dr. Asma Ismail, Naib Canselor Universiti Sains Malaysia dan suami. Yang berbahagia Dato' Dr. Ahmad Zakaria. Yang berbahagia ahli-ahli Lembaga Gabungan Universiti, yang berbahagia Timbalan-Timbalan Naib Canselor Universiti Sains Malaysia, pegawai-pegawai utama Universiti, tetamu-tetamu kenamaan Universiti, warga Universiti Sains Malaysia yang dikasihi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera dan selamat datang ke Perutusan Tahunan Naib Canselor Universiti Sains Malaysia bagi tahun 2017 di Kampus Induk Universiti Sains Malaysia. Hadirin sekalian, sayang kumbang mencari makan, terbang seiring di tepi kali. Selamat datang saya ucapkan, moga diiringi restu ilahi. Hadirin sekalian, bagi memberkati majlis kita pada pagi ini, majlis dengan sukacitanya menjemput yang berbahagia Ustaz Dato' Ilyas Zakaria untuk bacaan doa. Dipersilakan.
Universiti Sains Malaysia, ku sayang padamu. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin, hamdan kathira. Wa nusabbihuka bukratan wa asila. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin al-Mustafa, alladhi arsalahu Allahu bashiran wa nadhira, wa da'iyan ila Allahi bi'idhnihi wa sirajan munira. وعلى آله وأصحابه وأنصاره وأتباعه أولي الفضل والعلا. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما. اللهم اجعلنا عبدا شكورا واجعلنا عبدا صبورا واجعلنا عبدا صالحا مؤمنا تقيا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Allahumma ya khaliqul alim, kepadamu zat yang maha mencipta, kepadamu yang memiliki segala, Tuhan yang maha pengasih lagi pemurah kepada sekalian hamba. Kepadamu kami kalungkan puji dan puja, sambil merafakkan syukur atas segala nikmat dan segala kurnia. Padamu juga, ya Allah, kami menadah tangan memohon dan meminta. Sudilah engkau bentangkan segala rahmat hidayat petunjuk kepada barisan pemimpin yang tercinta, terutama putrimu, Vice Chancellor Putri Asmah binti Ismail, Dr. Profesor, agar bercahaya kalbu para pemimpin universiti ini dengan kilauan ilmu yang penuh dengan kemuliaan, mengurus, mentadbir dan memimpin dengan penuh kebijaksanaan, menjunjung dan menjulang segala kewajipan yang memohon kepada pengorbanan atas tuntutan dan cabaran bagi meneroka dunia yang penuh dengan kejayaan untuk memacu Universiti Sains Malaysia untuk mengisi agenda masa depan. Allahumma ya Azizul ya Ghafur, hulurkan bantuanmu ya Allah kepada putri Asma binti Ismail, Dr. Profesor Naib Canselor, bagi melafazkan satu persatu kalimah ahli bestari, membawa universiti menghadapi cabaran globalisasi untuk mencipta masa depan yang dihormati dan diteladani, mendepani perubahan agenda masa depan. Satukan kekuatan dalam saf kepimpinan dengan jiwa suci yang murni, bernilai iman, berjiwa kemanusiaan, sanggup meredah segala ombak cabaran dengan jiwa yang kental, penuh semangat pengorbanan. Allahumma ya Karim, izinkan kami mendengar, memahami dan meliti Perutusan tahun 2017 yang sangat strategik sifatnya, kerana ucapan ini 2 tahun sebelum menjelang Jubli Emas Universiti Sains Malaysia pada tahun 2019 nanti. Ya Allah, penuhkan jiwa dan perasaan, akal dan fikiran, dituruti amal dan tindakan, agar universiti kesayangan kami, Universiti Sains Malaysia, mencapai kejayaan penuh kecemerlangan. Ya Allah, berikan kami sebanyak kudrat untuk kami melahirkan para graduan yang hebat, tersohor disegani untuk memimpin negara yang penuh berdaulat, berkat teraju pimpinan Universiti Sains Malaysia memacu kejayaan penuh kehormatan. Ya Rabbal Ya Karim, sudah diasaskan universiti ini dari Hamzah kepada Hamdan, dari Musa kepada Ishaq, Zulkifli Umar, datang pula nakhoda baru Ismail Doktor, Profesor dan Naib Canselor, untuk menghidang idea-idea baru dengan ilham penambahbaikan untuk memastikan hari esok kepunyaan universiti kesayangan kami. Ya Allah, Ya Arhamar Rahimin, bukakanlah semua pintu-pintu kejayaan. Berikanlah ilham dan penyatuan kekuatan, menghidangkan keunggulan ilmu demi kesejahteraan generasi esok dan menerusi zaman berzaman. Ya Allah, universiti ini universiti kesayangan kami. Ya Allah, USM, khazanah ilmu kebanggaan kami. Ya Allah, peliharalah universiti ini, darjatkan ia ke makam tinggi untuk generasi demi generasi, untuk pertiwi Malaysia yang kami sayangi. Rabbana alaika tawakkalna wa ilaika anabna wa ilaikal masir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azaban nar wa qina azaban nar wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Universiti Sains Malaysia, saya sayang padamu.
Amin, amin ya rabbal alamin. Terima kasih yang berbahagia Ustaz Dato' Ilyas Zakaria atas pimpinan bacaan doa sebentar tadi, dan diharap majlis kita pada hari ini akan diberkati Allah. Hadirin sekalian, untuk majlis pada pagi ini, kepada semua yang berada di dalam Dewan, jika mempunyai sebarang komen dan juga sebarang foto yang ingin dikongsi bersama dan juga dimuat naik di laman sosial masing-masing, saya mohon untuk tuan-tuan dan puan-puan menggunakan hashtag PTNC2017USM, hashtag PTNC2017USM, dan mana-mana hashtag yang terpilih akan kita tayangkan di layar skrin Dewan ini. Jadi, ayuh trendingkan hashtag ini worldwide. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, seterusnya bagi meneruskan majlis, marilah sama-sama kita tumpukan perhatian pada layar skrin di hadapan ini untuk menonton tayangan video korporat Universiti Sains Malaysia dan juga video imbasan kejayaan Universiti Sains Malaysia bagi tahun 2016. Sama-sama kita saksikan.
Today, at the dawn of a new day, 1 in 5 live on less than $1 a day. Where clean water is scarce, where healthcare is limited, where even one meal is hard to find, a brighter future can seem an impossible dream. But we can make a difference to the things that matter. Today, I will make a difference. Today, I will nurture them. Today, I will transform them in their everyday, every song, every life, every dream, and every seed of hope. For them, their children, and their children's children. A brighter tomorrow awaits. Through the power of our commitment, today we will make a difference.
Para sekalian, demikianlah tadi tayangan video korporat dan juga video imbasan kejayaan Universiti Sains Malaysia 2016. Jadi untuk makluman hadirin sekalian, video imbasan kejayaan Universiti Sains Malaysia 2016 itu tadi telah pun disediakan oleh Pusat Media dan Perhubungan Awam MPRC. Jadi syabas dan juga tahniah kita ucapkan kepada MPRC. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, seterusnya masa yang ditunggu-tunggu telah pun tiba untuk kita semua mendengar Perutusan Tahunan 2017 daripada Naib Canselor yang kita sayangi. Dengan itu, majlis dengan segala hormat dan takzimnya ingin menjemput Naib Canselor yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Dr. Asma Ismail untuk menyampaikan perutusannya yang bertajuk Mengatasi Bersama Kesan Tsunami Globalisasi Gaya USM. Dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam satu Malaysia dan salam satu Universiti Sains Malaysia. Terima kasih saudara pengacara majlis yang bahagia Tan Sri Datuk Dr. Zulkifli A. Hassan, Pengerusi Lembaga Governor Universiti Sains Malaysia. Yang bahagia Datuk Dr. Ahmad Zakaria, suami tercinta, my better half. Yang bahagia semua ahli-ahli Lembaga Governor University, thank you very much for coming. Yang bahagia timbalan-timbalan Naib Canselor Universiti Sains Malaysia, semua pegawai-pegawai utama universiti, tetamu-tetamu kenamaan universiti, majlis perwakilan pelajar, warga USM yang dikasihi, semua pelajar-pelajar, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian. Sebelum saya mula, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih pada Datuk Dr. Ustaz Alias tadi kerana telah membaca doa yang begitu baik sekali dan amat terasa responsibility yang amat berat sebagai Naib Canselor sebuah universiti. Saya juga mengalu-alukan kedatangan rakan-rakan lama saya, Nana Gauss, Profesor K. Olim, Profesor Chata Singh. Thank you so much for being here. Salam sejahtera dan salam hormat saya tujukan pada tetamu kehormat USM dan juga pada semua warga USM yang dikasihi pada pagi yang mulia ini. Saya juga memanjatkan kesyukuran kerana dapat bersama dengan para hadirin sekalian yang sudi hadir ke majlis ini. Let me tell you, it is an honor and a privilege for me to be here this morning as the new leader for USM and to give my first annual address. Sebagai warga USM, saya sememangnya setiap tahun duduk di tempat tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekarang untuk mendengar perutusan Naib Canselor sebelumnya. Ada kala saya faham, ada kala saya sendiri pun tak faham apa yang perlu dilakukan. Ada kala saya juga bertanya, praktikal ke idea yang dilontarkan? Sebab kadang-kadang sedap didengar waktu perutusan, tapi mampu kerah juga bila nak melakukannya. Sebab mungkin idea yang dilontarkan tak praktikal, ataupun polisi yang ada di universiti tidak jelas untuk kita melakukannya. Oleh sebab perutusan Naib Canselor adalah penting untuk penentuan hala tuju universiti, sebagai warga yang bertanggungjawab dan profesional, saya taklah main handphone waktu perutusan. Dan saya berharap tuan-tuan dan puan-puan juga tidaklah berbuat demikian. Ingat ya, ini merupakan pesanan penaja. Nervous juga ni nak cakap ni. Cuba try duduk depan ni. Okey. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kita baru saja menyambut tahun baru 2017. Dan alhamdulillah, today marks my 132nd day as the Vice Chancellor at Universiti Sains Malaysia. Today marks 132 hari saya telah meninggalkan Putrajaya untuk kembali berkhidmat di universiti yang sentiasa di hati saya. Di sini, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada all the President's men. Semua timbalan-timbalan Naib Canselor yang handsome-handsome belaka, ingatlah muka mereka. Takut tak ada yang tak kenal. Saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada semua timbalan-timbalan Naib Canselor, kepada pendaftar dan pada semua ahli JKPU, Jawatankuasa Pengurusan Universiti, yang telah banyak membimbing saya, banyak memberi kerjasama untuk sama-sama menerjui universiti ini. Di sini, saya juga ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih pada semua mantan Naib Canselor yang telah membawa universiti ke tahap di pesada global. Ladies and gentlemen, Rome was never built in a day, and it takes many leaders to bring USM to where it is today. Dan kini tiba masa saya pula sebagai Naib Canselor USM yang ke-7 untuk membawa universiti mengatasi cabaran dunia pendidikan tinggi masa kini. Mungkin ditanya, kenapa kembali ke USM? Jawapan dia senang sahaja, qada dan qadar. Mungkin ada hikmahnya yang Tuhan telah menentukan untuk saya kembali ke universiti ini. Ladies and gentlemen, for whatever it is my destiny to return. And if you ask the question, where do you want to bring this university? What do you want this university to be? I want this university to be a purpose-driven university that will now quantum leap by design and no longer left to chance. Tetapi apabila kita melakukannya, biarlah kita melakukannya dengan bermakna. Meaning with purpose. Barulah universiti ini membawa impak pada negara dan pada dunia. Kita ingin melonjakkan USM dengan reka ciptanya tersendiri dan tidak mengharap pada nasib. And we would like to do this USM style. What do I want to do next? I also would like to enhance and consolidate the Apex University. That's why I brought back the corporate video that you saw just now. That was roh USM. That was the spirit of USM. That we need to bring back and lonjakkannya ke tahap yang lebih tinggi. Sebab apabila USM diberi status Apex University, we were the conscience of higher education. Kita peka tentang apa yang berlaku dan kita ingin menolong golongan terkebawah untuk transformasi hidup mereka supaya mereka lebih hebat hidup mereka, sosioekonomi mereka, so that we can reduce the inequity divide between the rich and the poor. A very noble aspiration. If you ask the next question, where do I want to lead this university? Very simple. We want to be a global player that is respected, that is referred, that is relevant. Habis cerita, boleh balik dah. In essence, that is what I want to cover. Tapi perlu ditanya, bagaimana ingin melakukan semua itu? Ya. Izinkan saya bermula dengan berbicara sedikit tentang apakah challenges to higher education in the 21st century. This is what we have to go through now. Education, as we can see, is a very lucrative economic sector with an annual fee income estimated at US 30 billion. And this market has been growing at an annual rate of 7% since 1990s, according to economists in 2005. Now, it is estimated that Asia will dominate the global demand for international higher education for the next 2 decades. And the demand is forecasted to increase from 1.8 million in 2000 to 8.4 million among the international students in 2025. Now, if this is the projected market, this is the potential for Malaysian higher education that we should tap into. But what are the challenges of the 21st century? The world is changing and the demands on higher education is also changing. Jadi anjakan paradigma kita tentang bagaimana kita harus memberi pengajaran pada pelajar-pelajar juga harus ikut peredaran zaman. We have to learn to accept the 21st century realities, that is the accelerating pace of change due to the digital age. Kita juga semua amat mengetahui tentang perkara ini. Kita juga tahu bahawa Malaysia dah sign the 30 Disember 2015 di ASEAN Economic Community. Ini bermakna semua negara, 10 negara ASEAN sekarang ni boleh trade across the 10 ASEAN countries. Pelajar-pelajar kita juga boleh bekerja dalam the 10 ASEAN countries dan 10 ASEAN countries juga boleh bekerja di Malaysia. Ini bermakna bahawa pelajar-pelajar USM perlulah menjadi global dan mereka bukan patutnya mencari kerja hanya di Malaysia, boleh mencari kerja di luar negara juga. Then we are faced with a global economic crisis. Semua orang tahu tentang perkara ini dan saya akan bicara juga bagaimana USM ingin mengatasinya. Dan global competition due to globalization. Semua ni ada belaka for the 21st century. Tak habis cungak lagi tentang perkara ni, enter fourth industrial revolution. Right? So this is now going to be more challenges that we see now. When we talk about globalization sahaja, we can define that as a broad economic, technological, scientific trend that directly affect higher education. Dengan globalization, it allows for the global flow of trade, or knowledge, investment, capital, people, popular culture. But in combination with the information age, the world is now a borderless village. So ladies and gentlemen, globalization plus digital age plus economic crisis, all that boils together to a tsunami effect on higher education. What are the impact that we can now possibly see? Satu adalah massification of higher education, that is menyebarluaskan pendidikan tinggi. What do I mean by this? Learning dengan adanya SDG, Education is for All, Sustainable Goal Development, education is for all. The number of students needing higher education is more than the number of seats available in the university. There is therefore a need for us to change the delivery of the curriculum so that more can be educated without having to be in the classroom. Because you simply cannot expand every time you want to increase the number of students, minta tambah bangunan. This is not going to happen. All right? So therefore, there is a need for us to now change. How do we deliver the curriculum to the students without the students having to be in the classroom? That is in essence the movement towards online learning ataupun blended learning. And with the advent of the global economic crisis, students today need to work while obtaining a degree. Mungkin tuan-tuan dan puan-puan dalam hall ni juga sambil bekerja, juga tengah mengambil PPJJ atau sebagainya sambil belajar. Alright? That in essence, we need to face this fact. Tak semestinya dah kalau masuk universiti 4 tahun mesti graduate, 3,5 tahun mesti graduate. Very structured. Sekarang ni kita juga kena move from structured to flexible education. University must move with the times. Therefore, there is a need now for rethinking teaching and redesigning learning. Right? Ini menjadi satu lagi perkara yang pensyarah-pensyarah harus sekarang ni ambil iktibar. Well, how do we want to go about it? Accept the need for change brought about by globalization. Once kita dah accept, then this will allow now USM to shape the future of higher education. Tak payah tanya, tak payah banyak songeh dah. Okay? As we embark on our journey to evolve for tomorrow, hello, this is globalization time. There's a lot of competitors. So the question that we need to ask, what is so unique about this university? Why should I want to come to this university to study? What do you have to offer for me to come to USM? Ini sekarang ni perkara-perkara yang kita harus address. And we need the feedback therefore from our stakeholders to determine how we need to move forward and formulate our response. It's important that we know what the students are thinking, what the community is thinking, what the nation is thinking, and what our peers and strategic partners think about us. The day of shock sendiri is over. Berasa macam kita lah paling hebat dalam dunianya. Right? That day is over. This is the time where we need a lot of feedback to see now how we want to move forward. The journey ahead will require that we learn from the past in order to evolve today and create new opportunities tomorrow. Therefore, what we need to learn to do very well is to communicate dengan pemegang taruh kita dan bagi tahu pada mereka apa yang sedang kita lakukan. Kadang-kadang kita ni buat a lot of good things, tapi kita tak bagi tahu ke orang. Dan kita expect orang tahu apa yang kita dok buat. Sekarang ni masuk dalam newspaper tak ada apa-apa dah. Dia kena main media-media baru sekarang. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. These are now the new media. Therefore, kita punya communication group, MPRC lah, apalah, semuanya kena move with the times. Mungkin saya akan campur minda muda sama dalam MPRC. Supaya sekarang ni, they know how to communicate dengan anak-anak muda sekarang, the Z generation. Ramai di antara mereka di pekerja-pekerja ataupun kumpulan pelaksana warga USM, juganya di antara X, Y dengan Z. Ramai juga di kalangan baby boomers. Ramai daripada segi senior. Semua ni kita kena blend together. Alright? Sebab sekarang ni masa dah berubah. Okay? Ini yang saya kata sekarang ni. Dalam semua perutusan, yang penting is clarity of purpose. Tak guna kita menjalankan benda kalau semua dalam USM tak faham kat mana hala tuju universiti ini. Betul tak? Bila tak faham, caca marba, masing buat sendiri-sendiri, berasa macam sendiri-sendiri punya way of doing things. This cannot be. As we strive forward, we need to set now high ambitions. If we think small, we get modest results. But if we think big, then we get big results most of the time. So this means that there is a need for clarity of purpose. There's a need for us to have a sense of mission that will allow us to work together to strive for the impossible and deliver it. The tsunami effects of globalization on higher education is real and is here to stay. But together, we will deliver the impossible. So let us rise, semua warga USM, above the tsunami effect of globalization, but let us do it USM style. Jadi dalam perutusan ini, saya ada 3 perkara yang saya ingin address. Clarity of purpose, supaya you faham. 3 perkara. I will address global prominence. I will address financial sustainability, sebab ini memanglah di dalam kalangan kepala semua makhluk di USM. Okay, ada duit, tak ada duit, awak dapat biskut kering saja. So banyak benda kita kena fikir. Okay, and happiness index. Betul tak? Apa-apa pun kalau warganya tak happy, jangan dok royak gapalah tak jadi belaka. Okay. Let me now talk about global prominence. Let me begin with global prominence on research, development, commercialization, innovation. This is the heart of it all. USM is a research university. Khalas. As a research-intensive university, we should produce new knowledge, and this knowledge should be disseminated to the students and shared with the community and industry to create wealth for the country and improve social well-being of the country. As a research university, we should set the trend of technology and change the academic content. Yes, we set the trend. Yes, we publish. Yes, we have high citation index, but we didn't change the academic content of the students with our research findings. Apa yang belajar dalam textbook, hak tu lah. Padahal semua penemuan-penemuan baru kita, sama ada daripada saintis di USM ataupun saintis di Malaysia, tidak ada connectivity kepada academic content. Jadi apa yang baru yang pelajar belajar? So they go to the internet. That's why Mr. Google is now the new professor. Right? So we need to make sure that there is connectivity. Banyak penemuan unggul daripada USM, tapi tidak pernah dibawa kepada akademik. Sebab mungkin akademik dan research silo mungkin. So kita kena connect between the TNCs, connect between jabatan-jabatan yang terlibat, connect. Okay. As an apex university, we should use the knowledge to transform the socio-economic well-being of the bottom billion. But we cannot run away from our responsibility as a research university and our apex agenda. As a research university, we are supposed to be the anchor university to ensure Malaysia is now an international hub of education in Asia. Malaysia sudah menjadi international hub, bukan ingin menjadi international hub. We now rank number 12 in the world for the most favourite destination for foreign students to come, Malaysia. Dan ini adalah from World Education Services yang menunjukkan bahawa Malaysia is already on the map to allow for foreign students to come. And most foreign students come to Malaysia because, number one, we are the world's biggest market for transnational education. Maka tertanya di hati kecil, what the is transnational education? Okay? Transnational education means come to Malaysia to get a British degree, come to Malaysia to get an Australian degree. Itulah kita ada 11 kampus daripada Nottingham, Harold Ward, Reading dan sebagainya yang ada di Malaysia. Monash, Swinburne, Curtin, semua. That is transnational education. But our studies have shown that the biggest number of foreign students did not come to Malaysia because of this foreign campus. They come to Malaysia because of the 5 research universities. That includes University Sains Malaysia. And they come to Malaysia because we offer quality education that is affordable. And whether we like it or not, to be an international attraction for foreign students to come to Malaysia, we cannot avoid the ranking game. For now, we cannot avoid the ranking game. Because dunia still follow the ranking game. Yes, we can try to change, but it's going to be a while yet. Mungkin bukan dalam zaman saya, mungkin dalam zaman pensyarah-pensyarah muda. But at the end of the day, what is very important is adalah pegangan kita. Ensure that the ranking indicators that we respond to is aligned with our fundamentals. And we do not go overboard with the indicators that do not align to our fundamentals. Itu je. In bahasa very simple, jangan taksub sangat dengan ranking game, tapi you cannot avoid the ranking game. Okay? What is important is that we must acknowledge that research, development, commercialization, innovation will make or break this university. Halas. Kalau research kita tak hebat, macam-macam tak naik. From research is where we improve academic. From research is where most of the foreign students will now come, is from research yang bagi kita terkenal. Research. That's why I start this with research. Okay? And I keep reminding myself, I think semua orang faham slide yang saya tunjuk sini tentang di mana hala tuju USM. Alright? I keep reminding myself that failure of leadership is when we see a downward pattern and we didn't do anything about it. Okay? Faham tu? Let me tell you the good story first. Sebab kita mai sini nak gumbira. So, good story first. Alright? As of December 2016, QS rating kita 5 star. Fantastic. Give a clap. QS rating kita dalam Malaysia ni hanya 3 universiti sahaja yang ada 5 star. Satu adalah Universiti Malaya. Ingat nama ni? Universiti Malaya. Ingat? Universiti Malaya. Used to be kita above Universiti Malaya. Sekarang kita bawah daripada Universiti Malaya. Okay. Alright. The next one is Universiti Teknologi Petronas and IPTS yang juga mendapat 5 star. And the next one is Universiti Sains Malaysia yang juga ada 5 star. Rising stars of higher education, top 50 university under 50 years old. Eloklah bila kita nak banding apple to apple. Ini kita nak banding dengan Oxford, dengan Harvard, dengan yang beratus-ratus tahun. Kita ni baru 47 tahun je. Muda lagi. So therefore, kalau kita banding sekarang ni di kalangan mereka universiti-universiti yang under top 50 under 50 years old, University Sains Malaysia is number 33. Kalau ini adalah report card anak tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, 33 ni comel ke tak? Taklah berapa comel sebab Universiti Putra Malaysia tu ada 17. Nampak tak? Nampak tak? Memanglah number 33 out of 50, not too shabby, but there are other universities in Malaysia that is number 17, number 25, number 26. What is number 33 doing on our report card? Nampak tak? And mana Universiti Malaya? Universiti Malaya dah 100 tahun, sebab tu dia tak ada kat sini. Remember, it's more than 100 years old already, Universiti Malaya. That is why dia tak ada dalam ni, dia duduk dalam world ranking. Okay? Kalau kita lihat faculty, sebab ingat, kita kalau nak bawa orang datang ke sini, kita tonjolkan faculty kita. Bukan setakat subjek saja, kena tonjolkan faculty. Sebab bila faculty kita hebat, masa itulah kita dapat buat marketing to say, come and do your masters and PhD at USM. Because the faculty here is fantastic. For example, social science and management, number 89 in the world, you. Dan faculty engineering, number 85 in the world. Nampak tak Universiti Malaya? Nampak tak? Okay. What are we doing bawah Universiti Malaya? We used to be above Universiti Malaya. Nampak tak? Okay. Faculty ranking. Life Science and Medicine. Ni cash cow kita. Life Science and Medicine. Faculty ranking. University Science Malaysia, number 53 in the world. Nampak tak Universiti Malaya? Kalau ikut subjek pula. Okay. For the first time in the history, 3 subjects offered by our public universities were ranked in the world's top 50. Development Studies, number 30, Universiti Malaya. Engineering Electrical, number 37, Universiti Malaya. Thank God for Chemical Engineering, USM, number 46. But, ladies and gentlemen, I tunjuk you ranking 2016. We used to have 2 in 2014. Environmental Studies. Semua menteri akan puji USM, UM. 2 di UM, 2 di USM. Sekarang ni mana pi Environmental Studies? Realize tak? It's dropped. So we need to bring it back, and we need to bring more subjects back. Top 50 and top 100, 9 come from USM. Yeah? Chemical Engineering, Architecture, Computer Science, Development Studies, Education, Engineering, Environmental Sciences, Pharmacy, Pharmacology. Hebat. So maknanya ni marketing kita ni, ingat. Ni marketing kita sekarang ni untuk nak bawa foreign student datang. Then we have the management schools. Ni baru keluar panas lagi. Alright. Some of the best masters ranking by Universal yang menunjukkan, this is from the French, yang menunjukkan di mana kehebatan kita punya tourism hospitality management is ranked number 94. Kita punya MBA, Tahniah Graduate School of Business, ya, MBA number 20 in the world. And then we have engineering project management daripada HBP, rank 30 in the world. Master of Arts Communication, rank 14 in the world. Okay. Bila kita lihat dengan cara mendalam, saya seronoklah bila dekan-dekan hantar benda macam ni. Lepas tu kita kena study detail. Saya ni scientist first. Therefore, I need to do analytic before I say something. And bila saya tengok sini, nampak kita macam hebat, tapi kita ada nombor 2. Rank by this one is nombor 2. Nampak tak Universiti Malaya kat mana? Right? Dah lah dia above. Rank 1 pula tu. So again, despite our achievement that we show, we still need to strive for better deals. Kau? Malaysia's rising star. Top 1% most globally cited researchers. 14 Malaysians got it. 7 came from USM. Tahniah. Kenal tak muka-muka ni? Profesor Rahman. Tak kenal saya. Sebelah Profesor Latif. Nur cahaya nampak. putih hari ni. Okey. Okey. Dan outstanding research achievements, hebat. 32 top scientist, 10 rising star, 3 most cited, 3 world's most influential, gedebak-gedebuk semua daripada USM ni. Alright. Kalau tak ada latih dengan Basim, apa kerahlah USM. Tahniahlah saya ucapkan pada kedua-dua mereka kerana sentiasa menjulang nama USM. Right? Apa masalahnya? No new faces. No new faces. Whatever happened to sustainability of cohorts? Alright? Hashtag muka-muka tu je. Ini masalah kita. Maknanya sekarang ni, kalau Latif dengan Basim pack their bags and go somewhere, siapa kita nak letak? Di mana USM? Tak boleh macam ni. Tak boleh. We need to now make sure the young ones also now start to rise. Okay. Nasib baik ada Hanafi. Adalah muka baru juga. And that young guy, Professor Lee Kat Tong, where are you? Okay. So sekarang ni naik Shanghai Jiaotong pula. Hebat. Bukan senang ya nak maintain to be in this level. Bukan senang. Alright. Again, apa masalah kita? No new faces. Akan di-announce, and this is hot from the oven, Clarivate Analytics yang sekarang telah membeli Thomson Reuters. Tahniah sekali lagi kepada Latif dan Basim. Right. Dan this time around, Professor Abdul Karim alias juga menjadi sekarang ni most highly cited researchers of 2016. Alright. Again, we show pockets of excellence. Alright. No new faces. Sebab Abdul Karim alias ni pun rising star juga. Okay. So, I hashtag muka-muka tu je again. Right? So we need to find new faces. And this is the slide I cannot take. But I have to show to you. USM have been consistently moving from top whatever, number 2, 200, kepala 200 kepada 3 and now kepada 330 dalam world ranking. Alright. And although we are the top 1% university in the world, but bila dibandingkan dengan rakan-rakan RU yang lain, we are the last among the RUs. And bila kita lihat juga dengan cara mendalam, we also do not show sustainability of cohorts. Nampak masalah kita? Right? We need to turn around this problem. Do you warga USM feel that we should be 330 or we should be near Universiti Malaya? Nampak tak Universiti Malaya kat mana? Universiti Malaya tu top 150. Number 133. I don't believe that USM should be number 330. Do you? Bukan. Kalau you betul warga USM, you don't feel we should be here. You know we should not be here. You know we have a potential which we probably for some reason have not shown it yet. We need to rise and we need to now have set for us Olympiad targets. We need to move back to where we should be. Kalau tak above Universiti Malaya, bawah sikit ya daripada Universiti Malaya. Betul tak? Okey, insya-Allah. Kemudian, saya nak cerita sikit pasal Mohe Entrepreneurial Award 2016. Right? So get the best Entrepreneurial Award for public university. Finally, USM was in the finals from nowhere. 4 tahun kita cuba, tak pernah dapat mana-mana. So finally, we went into the finals this year at MBA and was announced that we were close second to UPM. So ladies and gentlemen, hakikatnya kita tak menang. Okay, we got into the finals. Semua judges semua whisper to me, you were close second. Was a tough fight. bottom line, kita tak menang juga. Itu dah lumrah lah dalam pertandingan. Mesti ada menang, mesti ada kalah. But what made UPM win? Ini kita kena co-learn. What made UPM win is that their commercialization policy is way ahead of us. And they have many impactful products. Sebab they don't do this overnight. They have done this for a long time in a consistent manner. Okay? And I want to congratulate USMers pada minggu tu for not sleeping, CDH dan sebagainya, for trying our level best, entrepreneur, epic, semua tak tidur. Datuk Adnan memang semua tak tidur, TNC pun tak tidur. Alright, to win the hearts of the judges. But what we have managed to show to the judges is pockets of excellence. You cannot fool people all of the time. You can put up a show, but if you don't have it, people will also see lopong-lopong itu. Okay? To me, it is no longer about winning. Habis cerita. Because I just got back, I just wanted to see what it's all about. The MEA Award forced USM to basically look closely at our policies on being an entrepreneurial university. Our commercialization policy definitely need room for improvement, and whether we can be a sustainable research university juga harus kita lihat dan kita pandang dan kita hayati. Okay? At the end of the day, what I have to say is very simple. Some of the things we do have got to change. Because as Einstein says, it is insane to continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect to get different results. USM, you have got to change some of the ways we do. Gaya USM mungkin yang cara lama sudah tidak mampu menampung dan membawa USM ke pesada global waktu sekarang dengan the tsunami effect of higher education. So, we need to change. And even if you look at Mohe's R&D roadmap, right? Despite Mohe pun leading us going to this fantastic road, and despite our RUs are now in the top 1%, OECD report on R&D still states that Malaysian R&D need to show impact. Habis cerita. All that top apa ke benda, at the end of the day, dia cerita yang ni dalam newspaper. That Malaysian R&D, despite the billions that government poured in, alright, still need to show impact. Sakit hati memang sakit hati jugalah. But maybe we need to face mirror on the wall. Kalau 2-3 tahun orang nak kata benda yang sama, something that we are doing must not be right. Alright? Walaupun kita duk shock sendiri kata kita hebat. So, they probably need a paradigm shift in how we approach RDCI value chain. Right? Memanglah, kalau you baca dalam textbook, kalau you baca journal, memang dia kata you buat research, you go to development, you go to commercialization, you do the innovation, that's what you do. But how we do it probably need to be addressed. Dalam amanat YBM Mohe, Datuk Seri Idris Jusoh, dia telah menyatakan 2017 is the year of translational research. Translational research maknanya menghasilkan research yang membawa impak. Menghasilkan bukan knowledge transfer, tapi knowledge dan technology assimilation. Bukan daripada USM kepada community, bukan. And then kita pergi ambil gambar selfie, orang community kata, bagus kan pakcik guna kita punya innovation. Pakcik pun cakap, bagus, kita pun selfie masuk dalam paper. That's not good enough. 10 years from now, you go back to that kampung. Pakcik guna lagi tak apa yang you buat tu? If pakcik tak guna lagi dah, you have not created a sustainable change in society. Maka apex agenda kita tidak berlaku. Tidak berjaya. Right? So ini yang kita kena address sekarang. So therefore there must be new thinking in the way RDCI berlaku di USM. Food for thought sebelum saya nak mula. The global economy in the information age is no longer about cheap labor. Knowledge is now the currency of the new economy. Tak macam pemikiran lama dah. Kita ingat, okay, kita semua pergi kat China because the cheap labour is there. Semua boleh pergi sana. So kita pun try to have cheap labour in order to make sure we attract industries. Tak main dah. This is all pemikiran. The new currency of the new economy is now knowledge. And with information age, it doesn't matter whether you are in Kubang Krian, you are in Debor Tebal, you are in Penang, it doesn't matter. Because now with information age, as I said, with globalization, knowledge and ideas can now flow freely and very fast speed using information age and digital technology. Ideas can now cross border easily, and therefore collaboration and information sharing now becomes important to all the control freaks in the room. Let go. Ramai antara kita very control freak, you know, lab kena jaga, semua kena jaga, alright? Nak guna alatan kita minta permission. Okay, these are control freaks, so let go. Idea tak boleh share, takut dia ni macam mana, dia ni kita kena fikir dia tu macam mana. Hello, sekarang ni tomorrow is no longer about being in control, but about collaborative network with sharing of information. You cannot hide, okay? Mr. Google is always there. You cannot hide anymore. Banyak benda yang you rasa macam orang lain tak tahu, orang lain dah lama tahu. Okay? And as the world become more connected and more collaborative, we should now be motivated to co-learn and co-create. Alright? Collaborative model is now the necessary platform to allow now for technology assimilation. And with assimilation, barulah kita akan nampak a sustainable change in society. And therefore, if we want to have an impactful translational research, we need to move to the collaborative model approach. Learning, kita ada R&D belah ni, kita ada industri business belah ni, kita ada society belah ni, kita tidak ada connectivity. So we need to now create a collaborative network in order to create this impact. So, kalau apa-apa pun you nak keluar dari bilik ni, apa benda dia cakap pun you tak faham, you boleh ingat tak slide ni. This is now going to be USM's mantra for 2017. Learn, unlearn, relearn, co-learn, sama-sama belajar. Dan apabila kita belajar from each other, nampak strength, nampak what we can do together, co-create opportunities. Barulah ada ROI. Learning saya tengok, sejak saya balik, ramai dah AR menggunakan, oh Datuk, saya nak pergi kat UPM lah ni, saya nak co-learn. Jangan perhabis berah. Okay? Co-learn, yes, but ROI dia, you kena co-create. If you go there, you learn something, you see what you have, you come back, you make things happen, that is co-creation. Okay? And bila kita nak melakukannya, we cannot avoid to look at ourselves. Nama kita Universiti Sains Malaysia, tetapi dalam kita ada orang seni, ada orang management, ada orang humanities. Right? When you talk about learn, unlearn, relearn, co-learn and co-create, kita kena work together. Today is about melting of knowledge, no longer silo. Therefore, sebelum nak pergi jauh-jauh, kita mula dengan USM first. We will now synergize between the health, medical, clinical, pharmaceutical, together, working together with the science, technology, engineering, and working together with the arts, applied arts, social science, management, and humanities. We will work as one family. All right? Because we need to now provide a comprehensive understanding of the problems that we face today. Tak boleh dah problem tu nampak from the science angle saja. Dia kena ada juga humanity, and that humanitarian will come from the arts. Alright? And tak boleh dah kita nak cakap pasal apex, nak cakap pasal value kalau kita tak masukkan religion, universal values yang ada di kalangan semua religion yang ada. Therefore, we need to move. Walaupun STEM dikatakan science, technology, engineering, mathematics is the fuel economy of tomorrow, but if you now want to have the movement of making holistic, science with humanity, then you have to move from STEM to STEAM, and if you now have to have values in what you do, that is moving now to stream. So from STEM to STEAM to stream. Right? Barulah kita boleh celebrate differences and varieties. And therefore the collaborative model is no longer about knowledge transfer. Sekarang kita cakap pasal knowledge sharing atau knowledge exchange, but future is about knowledge assimilation. Okay? And we are no longer talking about RDCI in stages begitu, tetapi to work RDCI together at T0. Maknanya sekarang ni kita kena bekerja dengan quadruple helix, the government, the industry, academia, society together at T0. Right? And we also need to do research that allows for alternate source of funding. Malahlah saya dengar kalau fundamental research grant scheme menurun, semua orang lamenting, tulis dalam paper, tak ada grant, tak boleh buat research lah weh, mapuh lah weh. Other ministries ada, kalau Mohir tak ada, other ministries ada. Kalau tak ada, buatlah dengan industri, semuanya ada duit, tapi kita tak mahu usaha lebih sikit. So this is now a new way of doing things. So university, ministry, NGO community are collaborators with us from T0, right? And we need to design innovation that have the involvement of the industry from T0, services to be provided also with the service sector from T0. So the R&D will be collaborative, multidisciplinary, and not silo-based. And there will be now a convergence of technology. Barulah kita fit into the fourth industrial revolution with high output for publication and IPR. And what kita focus on can be demand driven, that means the needs of industry, or values driven, the needs of the community. And we can choose research topics that can easily obtain grants via CSR from industry, endowment, wakaf, etc. as alternate to government grants. And at the end of the day, provide local solutions to solve global problems via knowledge assimilation to create impact. Therefore, in this collaborative model, we need to move from identifying what are the research problems based on society, business, or industry needs, from ideation to now do inclusive research design, execution and monitoring, to now seamless translation between research to society, to industry, and then continuous innovation, Mark 1, Mark 2, that we need to go on for social innovation. So we will propose now a new structure for RDCI. So there is now going to be this new creature called Nexus Director. Okay? Nexus Director is not quite answerable to DVC RNI. They are dotted lines saja. Tetapi Nexus Director sekarang ni answerable to all 4 TNCs. Sebab kalau we want to talk about collaborative model, semua TNC kena together. Betul tak? Tak boleh silo dah. Okay, so we need to work together, and these 4 new creatures will now be the Nexus Director for science, for social science and humanities, for engineering, for medical and health sciences. And there will be now joint committee that will be chaired by especially DVC RNI and DVC GIM on alternate basis to allow now for research innovation to be seamless as it goes to the industry and to the community. Okay. Siapa jadi Nexus Director memang mampu kerah. Dia kena spearhead global challenge, which I will talk about. Dia kena drive and align all the RNI and industrial activities and academic whatever according to the blueprint. Dia kena undergo talent development, dia kena buat strategic planning, dia kena source for funding, dia kena identify and lead industry and community driven projects. So basically memang mampu keras siapa jadi Nexus Director. Tapi kita bagi 4 orang untuk melakukannya, dan the global challenge ni is a concerted effort by the university to address high impactful research yang bukan macam gigit nyamuknya. Right? That at the end of the day, if the nation now wants to talk about it, then this is where we're going to hit. And mungkin sekarang ni it's not just USM, tapi together dengan other RUs as well to move this, right? And this will be a top-down initiative that involve all the following core activities of the university: teaching, research, outreach, social innovation, and entrepreneurship. And you can pilih any of these topics that will now be the hot topics to move now this particular global challenge initiative. Tapi yang penting pada mereka in the hall, what is our expectation? I want to be very clear where research and innovation and commercialization is now going in this university. So, we will have short-term grants. Semua faham? We need to nurture. Because dalam bilik ni ada macam-macam jenis. Ada pensyarah baru, ada pensyarah medium, ada pensyarah senior. So, therefore, sekarang ni you need to now see where you fit in. And you must know also what is the expectation for getting the grants. Alright? So, short-term, kita expect publication and kita expect talent development. For RU, kita expect tambahan IP. For RU cluster, okay, there will be now IP, but it must create national impact and global initiative challenge, tambah lagi dengan global impact. Sebab global challenge initiative is very big. It's very many clusters working together. Okay? So therefore, mereka yang head RU cluster, kalau you rasa hebat, on your 5th year, you can challenge masuk dalam Senate to become a center of excellence. And if your global challenge initiative, you also hebat, in 5 years, you can also challenge in Senate to now become an institute. So that you ada nampak sekarang ni, where is the movement and the expectation for the R&D aspect and all the way to the industry and to the community. So global prominence through academia-industry relationship and community engagement. Also, we need to do this. And at the end of the day, your innovation can go to the industry because you work together from T0, or your innovation can go straight to the community, or from industry when you undergo commercialization can go to the community. But at the end of the day, we need now to bring it out to create impact, and that can be done melalui APUSEN, Asia Pacific University Community Engagement Network, either at Malaysian level or global level. Ladies and gentlemen, ramai dalam bilik ni tak tahu pun pasal APUSEN. Padahal kita ni, Chair of APUSEN, this was started by Professor K.O. Lim, and then followed through and enhanced by Professor Datuk Suzy, and now Professor Aileen is now in charge of APUSEN. Fahamlah wahai dekan-dekan dan pengarah-pengarah dalam bilik ini. Dan mereka yang dengar melalui live streaming, tak payah pergi cari adik-beradik lain. We already have 87 universities in APUSEN yang akur kepada USM dengan USM Agenda for Community Engagement. Sentiasa the chairperson for APUSEN is USM. Hanya timbalan-timbalan saja boleh rotate from any other university in the world. We have 87 universities from all over the world. 19 countries are in here, and still dekan-dekan pergi cari entah mana-mana universiti untuk bergurau senda. Okey? Kalau kita network dengan mereka dalam APUSEN, kita boleh hantar pelajar kita dekat sana. Dia boleh hantar pelajar. Kan kita ada dah arrangement, a standing arrangement. Senang sikit lah. Semua dah dalam kalangan adik-beradik. So if you want to go global, this is the fast way to go global. Very, very fast. Because some of these 19 countries include USA, Germany, Finland, Sweden, all that. So why are we not connecting with what we already have? So this is something that I think you need to talk to Professor Aileen, and Professor Aileen also need to sebarkan. Mana Professor Aileen? I nampak you tadi. Alright, there you are. Okay, sebarkan this information. Professor Rahman, pastikan APUSEN ni disebarkan pada semua heads of department. So my hope for RDCI at USM is that the presence of the Nexus directors will help to nurture, encourage and catalyze researchers to move impactful research forward, enhance demand-driven and social innovation in the country. But what's important is that USM should conduct responsible research with integrity. Dan kita pun yesterday dekat LGU dah luluskan buku tindakan on plagiarism. Apa tindakan universiti pada mereka yang tidak melakukan responsible research with integrity. And we need to set Olympiad targets and move USM in the ranking by design and no longer by chance. Okay, yang tu cakap pasal research. Mungkin dalam hall ni pensyarah saja yang minat, tapi topik ni semua minat. Okay, we talk now about financial sustainability, generating surplus. Currently, government, as we know, can no longer maintain the requirement for massification of higher education, and this is a phenomenon worldwide, bukan USM saja. Therefore, public universities, including USM, have now been asked to generate 30% of the required operational. 70% still come from the government. Government minta kita generate 30%. Okay? Listen and listen well. USM is a university for public good. We are not for profit organisation. Jadi apa-apa saja yang kita buat, kita nak generate 30% saja, bukan at the end dia melimpah-limpah profit. Kalau mereka dalam management, USM will move as a CLBG, company limited by guarantee, bukan company limited by share. Faham? Alright, we will generate enough surplus to make sure that we survive and some. Alright, because we are still a university for public good. Alright, therefore the entrepreneurial policy must be put in place to ensure sustainability of the university. And satu lagi, kita tidak akan bercakap pasal berapa bulan lagi kita punya reserve untuk bayar gaji. Tak usah dah perkataan reserve. Bendahari pun tak mention dah perkataan reserve dekat saya. Saya nak hernia. We are now talking about new money. How much new money we can now make so that we can sustain ourselves. Bukan cakap pasal reserve. Kalau macam tu semua orang nafkah, tak boleh buat apa. Okay? So therefore, as an entrepreneurial university, USM, as far as I'm concerned, has not unleashed yet its full potential, and we are working on it fast. How are we doing this? The Board of Governors. Kemarin Tan Sri Mahathir dah encapsulate what are the responsibilities of the Board of Governors, right? And basically, 50% of the Board of Governors are corporate members to help guide university management so that we can now generate surplus to be able now to move the university. Okay? Not only that, the chair of the finance board is Tan Sri Mahathir yang terkenal to help us guide. Okay? And on top of that, kita ada Profesor Datuk Khalil Syakat Ali, the Director for Business Development. Mana Pak? Okay, there you are. Yang ni tak ada nur cahaya apa-apa. Okay, so bottom line, it is also now a big agenda dalam JKPU to be able to generate that 30% of the operating budget. So we mean business, and we show you how we do this. Alright, instrumen strategik perniagaan USM kita akan guna secara saving, secara optimization, secara income. And after all that, with Tan Sri Mahathir at the head, we finally at the end of 2016 showed that last year we are only short of 7%. Taklah teruk terang mana. Alright, deficit kita is only about 7%, which we took from the reserve. Maknanya, tahun ni kalau boleh, insya-Allah tak ada deficit lah. If we play the game right. Maka dengan ini tak payah fikir-fikir, semua telah dipikir oleh Bendahari dengan Datuk Khalil dan tim. Ada 7 areas that we need to move. Okay? This year, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game plan. And we need to move now in 7 areas: tuition fees, training, testing, hospital services, debt recovery, youth science, and other businesses. Dan this time around, we are now doing this by design. Semua harga-harga is now full cost recovery. There's a full cost recovery panel that will determine the pricing. Target kita tahun ini 380 juta. Last year kita dah dapat 287 juta. So it's not that kita ni kira tak mampu lah sangat. Mampu, USM ni mampu. It's just that we have not, tak semua orang lagi bekerjasama. Mungkin tak semua dekan-dekan clear tentang apa yang kena buat. Okay? So if we deep dive into 7 strategies ini, alright, tuition fees, alright, we have the undergraduate. Kita dah tahu dah sekarang, undergraduate we need to target 34 million, postgraduate kita akan target 68 million, distance learning, PPJJ, Mustafa Wajidi, hold on to your hats, 5 million, KLE, alright, 6 million offshore program, total 114 million. We need to target. Kalau lebih tak apa, kurang jangan. So at least now we know where we are heading. And as we put this together, kita kena move dah for flexible education. Kalau betul kita nak target 114 juta ni, we have to move now dengan cara online dan cara blended learning. Sebab kalau kita masih dengan cara sama, then we are going to have limited income, limited enrollment, high maintenance. Dewan kuliah huduh sikit, you all dah kayal. But at the end of the day, kalau we move now to flexible education, unlimited enrollment, low maintenance and unlimited income. So mungkin what you should be thinking, wahai dekan-dekan, adalah to create alternate path. Maknanya ada yang budak boleh pilih datang ke universiti, ada the same program tapi plan B, dia boleh buat cara online. Dan that way kita ada dua cara untuk move the kursus yang telah diluluskan oleh Senate. Sikit je, kena tweak sikit je. Okay? Kalau pasal training, yang ni pipa memang hebat dengan Dr. Musa kita. 4 juta Dr. Musa mana? Lagi kecil ke dia nanti? Okay, so but anyway, course centers, USM at KL, mobility program, student attachment, all that 38 million. Alright, dengan testing, alright, ABRC, Zafarina, where are you? Okay, 4 juta saja tahun ni, not too much. CERT, nanti saya bercakap ke engineering. IPPT 3 juta, Norihan, relax. Pusat Sejahtera Inform, Rahmah, relax, only 2 million saja. School Medical Sciences, nampak di sini 1 tapi saya akan increase dia jadi lebih. Apa tu, dan other centers, nampak tak? Alright, so jangan terkejut, lihat dulu, boleh negotiate, okay? Belum cuba, belum tahu. Okay, sebab you have not tested your true potential. So, mereka-mereka yang terlibat, Datuk Khalil dan sebagainya, akan turun padang untuk sama-sama advice. Hospital service, mungkin tak minat kat sini, tapi bila saya balik ke Kelantan nanti, tahulah mereka 19 juta. Memang makan lebih. Pengarah hospital dah? Balik dah? So, mungkin saya akan jumpa dia di Kelantan. So, bertambahlah dia punya blood pressure pills. Okay. Other business, we have all this that need to be done, alright, and debt recovery juga kita akan usahakan to get 19 million. Sains Holdings kita akan minta 38 million. So at the end of the day, we have a game plan now and we have target now, as I said, by design. Okay, belum cuba, belum tahu. So jangan dok geleng kepala lagi. Jangan kalah sebelum masuk gelanggang. Because you have not thought through how this is to be done. Okay, so now you have to think. Kita akan jatuh KPI kepada semua dekan-dekan dan pengarah untuk all these things, ya. Dan bila kita lihat dalam semua ni, paling afdal is tuition fees. And tuition fee from the postgraduate international. Alright, and juga undergraduate international. So ini, then that is one way for us to go global very fast. Increase enrollment of international students, increase number of students participating in mobility program, which now you have to think about how to package to make it interesting for them to come down. Mungkin seminggu, mungkin 2 minggu, mungkin sebulan, mungkin 3 bulan, and we have to strengthen USM's education brand. And therefore, we will now have a new structure for USM International. Alright, because this is now very big. It's directly under Naib Canselor sekarang ni to move now USM International to bring USM to the world and the world to USM. So satu lagi perlu saya nyatakan di sini, towards the end of 2016, the government has now allowed undergraduate tuition fees for medicine, for dental, for pharmacy now to be charged full cost. Okay, for foreign students, ya. And for the first time juga ini menunjukkan kabinet dah membenarkan foreign student to now come in undergraduate tidak melebihi 5%. Postgraduate boleh bawa masuk whatever number that you want. But for medicine and dental, you are still controlled by quota. So dia tak boleh ambil ikut suka juga. Dan alright, but all new intake for foreign students will now be charged in USD. Kita tidak raise the tuition fee. Kita tukar whatever is in Malaysian ringgit ke USD. Do you faham? We peg on that day and that is now charged in USD. So therefore, whatever it is, we are not going to be affected very much by the exchange rate. sometimes kita macam tak terfikir, bapanya tak buat dari dulu laginya. Takkan nak tunggu saya balik baru nak buat? Cik. Right? Jangan raise the tuition fee. Everything is just packed in US dollar. After all, bila budak kita pergi study di UK ke di United States ke, kita bayar dalam apa? Malaysia ringgit ke, USD ke atau British pounds? Sama lah kalau dia bermain kat negara kita, kita charge dia point USD juga. Budak pun tak payah mikir pening macam nak tukar daripada dia punya duit ke USD from USD back to Malaysia ringgit. You know what I'm trying to say? So sekarang ni habis cerita. Inform, charge semua in USD, the foreign student lah. Local jangan. Okay. What is obvious? Bila saya balik, saya kata ada marketing arm. Marketing arm buat apa? Marketing arm to now promote for the graduate students to now come in. La haula wala. Kalau saya kat Inform, saya nak depend ke dekat marketing arm tu, dia nak cerita pasal apa Inform buat pun dia tak tahu, betul tak? And who is the best person to sell about Inform punya postgraduate if not the informers? And who is the best person to sell about PPJJ if not the PPJJians? Okay? So bottom line, everyone in the university has to do the marketing and promotion because only the PTJ knows best about what to promote and where to find the market. So we are now creating new initiative. Ingat, this is now paradigm shift. We are now creating new initiative to get foreign student to come to USM. Bukan PPJJ seorang. Kita sekarang ni akan membenarkan buddy system. If one of the student can find another student to now come in, kita juga akan bagi reimbursement to that student. And then kita boleh juga buat dengan cara MOU, MOA ataupun kita boleh menggunakan agent. Kita ada dah perangkaan untuk pembayaran for agent ataupun PTJ itu sendiri yang do their best to find the students. But whatever it is, when I first came in, ada ketua-ketua jabatan yang kata, can we get a percentage of that fees that you are now generating? The answer is yes. Okay, so ini sekarang ni, faham? It will now incentivize every PTJ to now find the students because the university will therefore incentivize the PTJ to find the students and register the foreign students in USM. And so in this particular thing yang Datuk Khalia dengan Bendahari dah buat, alright, kita boleh bawa dengan cara apa saja untuk bawa pelajar, tetapi sekarang ini we will incentivize kalau you bawa masuk diploma ni untuk international students sahaja, okay? So untuk diploma kita bagi 1,000 for your tabung endowment perniagaan, sarjana 1,500, PhD 2,000. So for every working student that you now see on campus, they will bring this income to you, to the PTJ. Okay? Tapi ingat, this is only for semester 1. Okay, maknanya as they come in first time lah. So you get this. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. You want more PhD or you want more diploma or whatever. Because the aim of the game as a research university is to have more PhDs. That is why the incentivize to berlain-lain untuk different degrees. Faham tak? So sekarang ni saya rasa ramai ketua-ketua boleh putar-putar. It's deaf, boleh fikir dah no? Macam mana nak buat. Tu dia engkau. So therefore, untuk nak buat perkara ni dan the more detail will be explained by Bendahari dengan sesi town hall. Saya dah katakan communicate. So sekarang ni pendaftar pun town hall. Okay, Bendahari pun town hall. Semua orang pun town hall. Okay lah ni ya. Tak ada bercakap-cakap dengan dekan because sometimes it take 17 years for dekan to fahamkan timbalan dekan pula. So what is it? Tell everybody at the same time. Okay, so therefore sekarang ni town hall dengan Bendahari untuk cerita pasal benda ni dan juga semua pasal tabung perniagaan pada 15 Penang, 16 di engineering, 26 Februari di kampus kesihatan. Dan for the first time people, we are not leaving you alone untuk mikir macam mana nak buat. Kita menggariskan asas panduan penjanaan pendapatan PTJ dan universiti melalui instrumen ini dengan adakan manual perniagaan, idiot proof. Okay, so you will now see how this is going to about. So tahniah saya ucapkan pada Bendahari dan Pusat Pembangunan Perniagaan for finally having this available. Saya dimaklumkan ramai universiti-universiti lain memang dok minta buku ni tapi kita tak bagi lagi, kita launch dahulu, kemudian kita fikir pasal sharing ni sebab dalam Islam kata kalau tak share kita masuk neraka. Okay. Last kali, I want to talk about the happiness index ataupun indeks kegembiraan kalau Piramli kata. Okay. Right. The asset of any organisation is its people. Halas. Habis cerita dah. Okay. We spend a large number of hours per day thinking about work or doing work. But it's also possible to spend a lot of time at work but no quality. Betul ke? Yeah. So from now on, if we spend time in this university, we need to be outcome based. That is driven by both KPI dan KAP. Salah. Selalu dia kata ni lah yang ni KPI. Hello. Daripada kementerian lagi kita dah kata KPI dan balance with KIP, Key Intangible Performance. You hanya nak cakap apa yang you nak dengar, which is KPI. No. Selalunya diminta balance dua-dua. KPI, Key Performance Indicator dan KIP. Alright. So to strive for outcome based, we definitely need intrinsic motivation within the organisation. Betul tak? Semua dalam USM, kalau nak move apa yang USM nak buat, we must develop the passion in the people. Because there is a need to move USM to grow, to evolve and embrace change. This need must be felt by everyone. Tak boleh ketua-ketua jabatan saja duk berfikir sebab KPI jatuh kat dia, tapi dia tak boleh work kalau semua orang dalam dia punya PTJ tak work bersama-sama. So only then can USMers feel the sense of belonging to the university, passion for university and be inspired by what it plans to do. Sebelum saya cakap pasal happiness index, let us first ask the question, are Malaysians in general happy? Data menunjukkan tidak. So jangan berharaplah nak duduk kat USM nak happy sebab in general Malaysians are not so very happy people. If you look at the last column, happiness index, we at number 47 out of 157, which is top 29%. Okay? Hak paling happy sekali orang Denmark. Alright, followed by Switzerland, Iceland, Norway. Ini semua tempat-tempat sejuk, happy belaka. Alright, and ni tempat panas ni dia tak berapa happy. Alright, but yang strangely, kalau kita look at the data, orang Singapore lebih happy daripada kita. Dia nombor 22, kita ni nombor 47. Orang Thailand pun lebih happy pada kita. Alright, yang tak happy pada kita ni orang Indonesia. Mungkin sebab dia pun kerja kat Malaysia, dia pun tak berapa happy. But anyway, right, so that's something that we need to talk about. Tapi yang penting ni, apalah masalah yang kita tak happy. Hashtag syukurlah selalu, right? Because whatever Tuhan dah bagi kat kita kat Malaysia ni, Alhamdulillah dah. Okay. But anyway, let's talk about happiness index for students. Okay. Students, what do they expect from us? They want a good learning experience, right? They want to get a job or be a job creator. But at the end of the day, end game, the students come to USM not just to have a degree, but to have a future. Ladies and gentlemen, kita ada 31,000 pelajar di USM. Alright, 10,000 postgraduate, 21,000 undergraduate. That is the number that we have. And to all the board of directors, all the members of the top management, and to all the deans, our students deserve the best education that USM can offer. Am I right? So what can the students expect from USM? 35% of jobs today will no longer exist 20 years from now. So whatever you nak mengajar teruk-teruk 148 credits, at the end of the day, student tak guna pun. Okay, you kena mikir ni. Perlukah you kena graduatekan dengan 142, 148, 100 whatever? Alright? MQA limited aja. Dia tak pernah kata pun what is the time. Okay? So, USM degree therefore must offer value add and be relevant. Sebab budak ni punya future. And the degree should be able to teach the student to be able to adapt to the future. Bukan ajak dia everything under the sun because dia akan belajar semua from Professor Google. Learning. Bila saya dah bercakap, apa saja you tak faham, you akan Google. Bukan you nak tunggu tanya Omar Syakar Ali, dia boleh jawab ke tak boleh jawab. The adaptability can be nurtured with experiential learning. Sebab tu dia kena keluar pergi community dan sebagainya. Okay? Then kita have the fourth industrial revolution that now talks about convergence of technology, the Internet of Things, big data, robotics and automation, all that. With the coming of robotics and automation, ramai sekarang ni tak ada kerja. Therefore apa yang kita nak buat? This is the paradox. You want to enhance employability 80%, 80%. But at the same time, with the coming of the fourth industrial revolution, ramai yang tak boleh dapat kerja because the robots are now taking over. So therefore, how now do we face this paradox? Kita nak enhance employability, but now we are faced with reducing need of workforce with robotics and automation. So how now do we balance this? Very simple. Create the student to be job creators, bukan job seeker. Kita dalam hall ni are job seekers. Nak kerja sangat dengan USM, tolonglah, macam mana nak dapat kerja? You know, tak dapat Dr. Musa, cari pendaftar, tak dapat pendaftar, cari saya. What can I do? The number of warrants is limited. Okay, so but bottom line, the best solution is to create job creators rather than job seekers. Because an Apex University, USM's entrepreneur policy is to nurture job creators with values. And that's why kita ada hebat. Hebat is holistic, entrepreneurial, balanced, articulate and thinking graduates that we want from our students. Yeah, so this will go in hand with our Apex agenda, rukun nilai. I think Ustaz Alias amat faham tentang rukun nilai yang perlu kita adakan, and all this memang menjadi latar belakang pada shift 1 of the blueprint. So at the end of the day, we want to be able to talk about 2U2I, 3U1I, ICGPA, all this that I have explained thoroughly in my session town hall for the blueprint. So at the end of the day, USM will move towards flexible education because change is inevitable. Dan bila kita cakap pasal changing, rethinking, learning, redesigning, teaching and so on, kita dah ada pun pemenang di kampus kesihatan. This is the Oscars of Higher Education 2016. Dr. Muhammad Saiful Bahri Yusof from School of Medical Sciences, have become the first Asian to win this award. Okay, basically this is an international panel of judges comprising from Google, Microsoft, IBM, Coursera, etc. And they have evaluated him with 807 submissions from 56 countries and 140 was shortlisted, and pemenangnya adalah pada Universiti Sains Malaysia. Tahniah. So my question is, what if? If we were to reimagine higher education, what if we don't own any buildings? After all, nak jadi university but we don't own any building. We don't own any dorms. We don't own any labs, but we have classes around the world. The lecturers can be anywhere. Small classroom, 5 people, personal attention, low tuition fees, and the students are global. This is already done by Minerva University, that have classes in 7 cities during the 4 years of study. In all these 7 cities that I have listed here, so at the end of the day, everything is rented, everything is outsourced. This is an offshoot from Harvard. This is the new way from Harvard. The Minerva University is an Harvard offshoot that has now been made available, and this is a model. After all, if Uber can do it, to have a taxi company without having any taxi, this is now the new concept of the university. And basically, If we want to try, we can do it because we have the partners in ASEAN. Apalah sangat. Kenapa kita tak buat topik degree on ASEAN tourism, for example? Alright, and have that in some of the 7 cities dalam all of the ASEAN countries in ASEAN. Boleh sangat pelajar-pelajar kita dan kita move around seperti mana contoh Minerva University. So kalau nak buat, memang boleh buat. Ya. So again, the Apex agenda, meaning through purpose, learn, unlearn, relearn, co-learn, co-create now to have new opportunities for USM. So aligning with the Apex agenda, I would like to ask the question. At the end of the day, kita ni nak create a USM global player with emphasis on values. So kenapa tidak semua pelajar-pelajar di USM mempunyai pasport? Bukan pelajar sekarang, tapi pelajar yang baru makan masuk, mempunyai pasport. Dan pasport itu adalah untuk kegunaan pelajar itu, untuk bukan pergi ke Tokyo, London, Chicago, Los Angeles, tetapi kita bawa budak-budak ni pergi kepada negara bottom billion. Biar dia duduk 1 minggu, tengok macam mana orang hidup di bottom billion. At the end of the day, barulah dia memahami apa maksud transforming the bottom billion for their socio-economy. And then balik ke sini, and then now do much better problem solving untuk masyarakat yang sedemikian. Boleh setuju tak? Barulah kita insaf. Dan kita rasa bukan kita saja, kita ada dah kampus di KLE, di India, yang memang sanggup menerima pelajar-pelajar kita untuk berada elektif dan sebagainya. Ada dah kampus di India, tapi kita tak guna. So banyak benda lah kita tak tahu macam mana nak buatnya. So mungkin this will be a new revelation for us to now to move forward. Because ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life we do good things not because it is a must, but because it is the right thing to do. Happiness index for staff. Tak tahu yang mana Naib Canselor, yang pakai tie ke yang tak pakai tie? Yang ni LGU kena pay attention. Sebab saya sendiri pun terkejut. Total staff 10,075 di USM. 3,600 main campus, 841 engineering campus, 578 dekat IPPT. Silap hai bulan tambah 300, IPPT sama besar dengan engineering. Health campus 1976 campur HUSM 3072. Ramai tak ramainya makhluk di health campus. Okay. Kalau kita tengok statistics, right? Kalau kita tengok statistics, kita ada 1,948 academic staff versus 8,127 non-academic staff. Ratio 1:4.2. Kerajaan minta ratio 1:2, tapi kita di USM ratio 1 academic staff, 4.2 non-academic staff. Total population dalam health campus saja 5,048, 6 ekor lembu pun tak cukup kalau buat kenduri. This is bigger than campus Penang. Dengan itu, sememangnya Naib Canselor kena ada 2 pejabat. Satu di Kelantan, molek benar lah, dan satu lagi di Penang. Okey. Yang ni yang saya terkejut. Saya tak ada pernah tengok data ni. Saya rasa ramai pun tak tahu di kalangan pensyarah dalam bilik ni. Yang color biru tu adalah kumpulan pelaksana. 67.7%. Tengok belananya kumpulan biru pelaksana. Yang kumpulan kuning tu AR, PNP. Yang duk mengajak kat universiti ni range from pink to brown, 20%. Sebab bila kita combine pelaksana dengan PNP dia 80%. Is this a university profile? I ask you. Terkejut ke tak terkejut? Engkau 80% yang duk mengajak dalam kampus ni, tak kira lah guru ke, pensyarah pelatih ke, profesor ke, tak profesor ke, 20% sahaja. 80% adalah non-akademik. Kalau kita lihat dalam penamatan perkhidmatan, okay, ada bersara wajib, bersara dis, bersara dek, kematian, whatever, at the end of the day, attrition rate for this university is only 3.5%. Okay, not too shabby, taklah ramai orang sangat. But itu pun sebab bersara wajib paling ramai ataupun bersara pilihan. Okay, so let's do some mirror on the wall. Expected ratio is 1 academic to 2 non-academic. Kalau dibandingkan dengan Universiti Malaya, without hospital staff, Universiti Malaya ratio dia 1:1.8. USM without hospital staff 1:2.3. So ladies and gentlemen, mirror on the wall, USM is fat. That's why we have to generate 380 million. Hello, nak bayar gaji. Alright. In fact, we are not fat, we are obese. Our body mass index is rather high. How obese are we compared to the other universities in the world, you might add? This phenomenon is not strange. From Times Higher Education, they have found that UK universities, 71% are also fat. And they show the same phenomenon with a national average support staff of 53%. Yes, 71% of UK universities also show the same story, that support staff is more than academic. Tapi national average hanya 53%. Kita ni 80%. The only one fatter than us, Tan Sri Mahalil, is the London School of Business. London School of Business is rather fat at 85%. Tapi takkanlah kita ni nak follow London School of Business. Kita ni bukan kaya sangat. Right? So obviously, 80% is a very big figure that we now have to cater for. So how to reduce weight, Shida? So this is something we need to now think about. Following the government ruling, we need to exercise the exit policy. Ini bukan USM saja, this is government ruling for exit policy. HR has investigated the PTJs that are with surplus and will now undergo repositioning and retooling of the existing staff. Saya cakap ke pasal termination atau retrenchment? Tak, saya tak cakap. Dan tak ada pun dalam plan top management. Tetapi kalau you tak buat kerja dengan betul, exit policy is there. Okay? We will, however, reposition and retool you to do something else, and we will undergo trade-off of posts to attain now a better career development for the staff yang ada sekarang. Sebab lah ni banyak post tapi kenaikan tak ada. So we will trade off to create for you the kenaikan. Okay? And to all heads of PTJs, please, we beg your indulgence. Until things improve and until we can generate a lot of money, that we need to maintain ourselves, we will not be able to replace the staff that has left the university. This is for kaki tangan pelaksana. For academic staff, that's a different matter. We will consider replacement for posts that will contribute to the advancement of our RUs. Is that fair? Untuk setakat ni, I think that's fair. Alright, setakat yang kita akan boleh buat. Yeah. So, in terms of happiness index, the motto I love USM. Saya sayang USM, showed positive ideas. Tapi bila mula saya duk dapat, adakah USM sayang saya? Engkau, this one needs to be addressed. This is not so very positive vibes. Okay? However, tolonglah. We have 10,000 over staff 31,000 pelajar. It is unrealistic for any organisation to please everybody. Okay? But at least let us have the open channels of communication. And this is especially so semasa promotion exercise. We will town hall on this aspect because while many understand the criteria for promotion, many more still do not understand and assumes that the goalpost is changing all the time. Maka dengan itu, keluarlah rintihan imo-imo yang menyatakan, adakah USM sayang saya? Okay? The university needs to work harder on this aspect and we will improve based on your feedback. But at least let's have a two-way communication so that we do not create gaps and misunderstanding. That is why saya dah kata kepada HR sekarang ni, banyaklah keluar infografik tentang apa yang nak buat. Sebab orang muda lah ni dia baca infografik, dia tak faham tulis perkeliling panjang sangat, dia tak ada masa nak baca. Learning style infografik. Then at least you get the people to understand what is going on. So bottom line is that not to create any more misunderstanding, we will do town hall, we will send the infographic, we do face-to-face, we will communicate, so that we have this open channel for you to now tell us. Walaupun selalu ditanya pada USM, apa USM boleh buat untuk kita? Hello, bila you point macam tu, satu lagi akan patah balik. Perlu juga saya tanya, apa yang you boleh buat untuk USM? We are talking about mutual expectation. Bukan what we can do for you and bukan what you can do. It's a two-way street. Alright? Dan konsep ini akan menjadi tunjang pada slogan, I love USM and USM love me. So this is saya sayang USM dan USM sayang saya. So we expect mutual expectation. Siapa kata USM tak sayang dengan kaki tangannya? Saya tanya satu soalan saja sekarang ni. Pernahkah you tak dapat gaji dan you tak dapat bonus? Pernahkah? Dengan kekangan ekonomi yang ada, pernahkah you tak dapat gaji dan tak dapat bonus? Hak tu saja, hashtag syukur selalu. This is the problem sometimes. Kita tak berasa syukur. Alright? Universiti ada banyak cara, sedang saya on the right, banyak yang saya tunjuk, banyak cara untuk memberi ganjaran pada kaki tangan dan ganjaran ini akan memainkan peranan untuk meningkatkan motivasi dalaman warga bekerja di USM. Saya mulakan dengan universiti sayang anda dengan mewujudkan flexible scheme for retired scholars. Alright, this is a 4-track plus untuk mereka yang dah bersara. Kenapa saya mulakan yang ni dulu? Sebab bila saya balik saja, semua batch saya asyik duk pencen belaka. What happened? Saya rasa saya masih muda, tapi tengok dah pencen ramai. So, we need to stop the brain drain. And because I realize one thing, the wealth of the university lies in its wisdom. If every professor gives at least 30 years of his life for USM, his or her life to USM, if I lose 5 professors, I lose 150 years of wisdom. I cannot get it back. You cannot afford to lose all these great people who have helped make this university because we need to retain them, to provide as mentorship and to be the role models to inspire the young. Kalau tidak, kalau semua dalam kampus ni muda belaka, tak ada arwah. Sebab tak ada role model. Okay, so that's why we created the FSRS. FSRS adalah profesor dan academic staff yang kompeten telah bersara, lantikannya adalah yearly, boleh pilih track mana. Sebab dia dah profesor engkau, dia dah C, dia dah B, dia dah A, yang dia nak suruh buat kerja macam budak muda balik ni kenapa? Sebab waktu ni dia kena ada cucu dah. Waktu ni harapnya tak ada bini kedua lah. Baik dia dah ada cucu untuk nak main dan sebagainya. Gelak kuat sangat nampak. Okay. So bottom line, dalam blueprint ada 4 track. Track pengajaran, pendidikan, kepimpinan dan amalan profesional. Tapi kita tambah lagi. Sebab it all depends on how hard you want to work. You already retired, okay? So it's up to you what you want to do. So therefore you should pilih what you want to do best. Nak mengajar ke? You nak buat research ke? Ataupun you nak buat institutional leadership ke? Atau what? Pilih. So no longer you have to do everything. Okay? So, dan sini saya tambah lagi. Plus. You boleh pilih untuk buat pengajaran melalui Sains. Kita akan buka track macam UTM Space yang sekarang akan berlaku. So you can pilih to do teaching in the university and teaching alternate untuk di Sains punya pengajaran. Ataupun kita boleh buat track amalan profesional yang boleh melalui Sains. You can just join Sains or you can also buat dua-duanya, mengajar dan juga buat yang tu. Or as clinicians in kebangkrian, you can also do the clinical track, di mana sekarang ni you just buat clinical saja di kita punya private wing, ataupun you boleh choose to be teaching at the same time buat private wing. Nampak? Kombinasi dia macam-macam boleh buat. It's all up to you. And ini salary yang kita bagi, it's not salary, it's honorarium. Dan kita lantik sebagai pensyarah dan dibenarkan gelaran profesor, dan kita minta you tanda tangan to say you agree to this. Alright? So dengan ini kita dapat mengekalkan profesor atau staf akademik dalam ekosistem dan menawarkan pelbagai laluan for track untuk mereka ini. Dan sekiranya mereka dah tinggal USM, kita boleh bridge mereka balik ke USM dengan memberi taraf pensyarah kehormat. So that even though they have left USM, they can still feel, they can still co-supervise, they can still do a lot of things. Tapi ini tak dapat sebarang honorarium. Ini adalah pensyarah kehormat. Okay, and we will also now, sebelum yang ada dalam bilik ini tertanya-tanya, yes, we will move now the 4 track for promotion exercise untuk Prof Madya dan juga untuk Profesor. Alright, this insyaAllah akan begin soon. Kita juga ada majlis penghargaan dan pengiktirafan. Baru-baru ni 1951 telah menerima penghargaan dan pengiktirafan daripada universiti. Pula ditanya, mesti juga tanyakan. Alright, apa pula harapan USM pada kaki tangannya? Wahai kumpulan 20%. Ingat siapa anda? Segala Profesor Madya dan pensyarah-pensyarah. Wahai kumpulan 20%, ada USM headline KPI yang perlu dilakukan, yang perlu ditunjukkan achievement untuk tahun ini, tahun 2016. So you can see our achievement. The one in green maknanya kita dah achieve. The one in red adalah kita yang tak achieve. Okay, sikit saja yang in red ni, number of international students. Sebab visa problem, we cannot get enough. And then kita perlu naikkan balik one subject to be in the top 50. Itu adalah KPI, apa harapan USM kepada kumpulan 20%. Wahai kumpulan 80%, jagalah kumpulan 20%. Bawalah dia kopi ke, teh ke. Waktu dia tengah pening, bagi dia Panadol ke. Janganlah memeningkan dia lagi. Right? Janganlah suruh dia defend banyak-banyak sangat. Berapa AR dia patut ada, berapa dis dia patut ada. Defendlah antara AR saja. The kumpulan 20% banyak kerja dia kena buat. Generate income lagi. Right? KPI lagi. Nak move up in the promotion lagi. So kumpulan 80%, let us now facilitate. Work together untuk now move this university. Boleh tak? Right? Dan insyaAllah kalau kita dapat melakukannya, sama-samalah kita bangunkan universiti ini cara USM. Because after all, ladies and gentlemen, this is a journey. This is not a destination. Banyak lagi kita harus mengharungi tentang problem-problem challenges of the 21st century. Kalau kita mula rasa tidak gembira bekerja di universiti, maka dengan ini banyak problem lagi susah kita mengatasi. Sebelum saya akhir, Saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada semua ahli jawatankuasa yang telah bertungkus lumus untuk menyediakan putusan bagi putusan tahunan bagi Naib Canselor kali ini. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya, hadirin sekalian, kita ucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada yang berbahagia Datuk. Dan semoga yang kita faham, semua dapat memahami intipati dan juga diaplikasikan dalam memperkasakan kemajuan universiti tercinta untuk masa hadapan. Lebih baik dalam arus tsunami globalisasi ini mengikut gaya USM. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, sekali lagi kita berikan tepukan gemuruh kepada yang berbahagia Datuk Naib Canselor. Diminta untuk Datuk Naib Canselor untuk berada di atas pentas untuk acara yang seterusnya. Jadi hadirin sekalian, seterusnya majlis diteruskan lagi dengan pelancaran Manual Perniagaan Universiti Sains Malaysia. Jadi dengan ini majlis dengan segala hormatnya menjemput pengerusi Lembaga Gubernur Universiti, ahli-ahli Lembaga Gubernur Universiti, timbalan-timbalan Naib Canselor, ahli pengurusan tertinggi Universiti Sains Malaysia dan juga yang berbahagia Datuk Dr. Ahmad Zakaria untuk turut serta berada di atas pentas untuk pelancaran Manual Perniagaan Universiti Sains Malaysia. Dipersilakan. Dan juga kita jemput sekali Pengarah Jabatan Bendahari dan juga Pengarah Pusat Pembangunan Perniagaan Universiti Sains Malaysia untuk sama-sama berada di atas pentas bagi pelancaran Manual Perniagaan USM. Dipersilakan. Dan kita persilakan yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Dr. Zulkifli Hasan untuk menurunkan tanda tangan beliau di atas replika Manual Perniagaan USM. Dipersilakan. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, terima kasih kita ucapkan kepada semua tetamu kehormat dan juga dipersilakan untuk semua tetamu kehormat untuk kembali ke tempat duduk. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, sekali lagi kita ucapkan terima kasih dan juga syabas kepada Jabatan Bendahari dan juga Pusat Pembangunan Perniagaan Universiti Sains Malaysia kerana telah menjayakan Manual Perniagaan Universiti Sains Malaysia. Dan juga untuk makluman kepada semua hadirin pada hari ini, taklimat berkaitan dengan manual ini akan dilakukan oleh Bendahari di Kampus Induk pada 15 Februari iaitu esok, 16 Februari di Kampus Kejuruteraan, manakala 26 Februari di Kampus Kesihatan. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, seterusnya marilah kita sama-sama berikan tumpuan kepada skrin hadapan sekali lagi untuk tayangan video Happy, iaitu sebuah video yang diterbitkan oleh MPRC yang menampilkan warga Universiti Sains Malaysia dari pelbagai latar belakang berlainan yang menunjukkan rasa gembira berada di kampus tercinta ini. Inilah USM Got Talent, sama-sama kita saksikan.
Hot air balloon that could
hadirin sekalian, demikianlah tadi tayangan video Happy USM. Dan pastinya senyuman Abang Subaidah pasti akan menjadi igawan semua. Baiklah hadirin sekalian, terima kasih atas perhatian semua, dan dengan semangat kegembiraan itu tadi maka berakhirlah sudah majlis kita pada pagi ini. Dan sebelum beredar, saya ingin menyampaikan serangkap pantun. Bunga seroja di atas para jatuh ditimpa buah berangan, andai kata tersalah bicara kemaafan jua saya pohonkan. Sekian, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum.
It might seem